I need you. I'll keep you strong, I know, but I'll be scared to show myself. Don't let me go.
What's up, y'all? It's the Young Avell here, back at it with another video. Welcome to the Sunday sermon. We got some game here for you today. Hope you guys are doing great. Full moon has passed, retrograde has passed, and oh, what a time it was. A lot of challenges, but they mold us and they make us stronger, so we're here for it. Got a saying, the retrograde full moon is here, and so are we. So, with that being said, thanks for tuning in, and let's dive right in. There comes a time in every man's life where you got to decide what side of history you want to be on. Because we're at a crucial time right now where the state of affairs of things are, and just vibe with me, I'm just going off the cuff right here. The state of affairs of things has kind of gotten to a place where a lot of people think that we need a reset, and stuff is about to hit the fan and all that. And a lot of people have lost hope, because of the state of the world, the state of things, especially in the West. We're talking about in the West right now. And, weak men. And, there's a saying, hard times create strong men create easy times create weak men create hard times. Something to that effect. And you got to ask yourself what side of the coin you want to be on. Do you want to be on the side that is weak, that is contributing to the downfall? Or do you want to push against the grain and be the solution to the problem? Because let me give you the caveat for being the latter. If you are the solution to the caveat in a time where everybody is weak, where a majority of people are weak, you're going to easily stand out amongst people. And not only that, people are going to rally behind you. It may take some time before that happens. And honestly, you can't even have that be a motivating factor. You just got to get up out there and do it. But you're going to see that people are going to get behind you and rally behind it because it's refreshing, because deep down they know that you are standing for a movement, that you are standing for something that is something that they can feel internally. Like, most people can feel that society needs to change up, something needs to change up, right? And a lot of times, strong men are the ones that shake society up and push it forward. And that's why there's been an onslaught to keep people, especially men, weak, in a weak state. But you can right the ship. There's no excuses out here for you. You have to take your life in your own hands, and you got to become strong. You got to become strong. You got to become disciplined. You got to become goal oriented. And you have to be able to, here's the thing with being goal oriented. It's okay to dream big. We have to dream big. We should dream big. That's encouraged. But if you cannot break down the dream into small, actionable steps of what you need to do in front of you, you are shooting yourself in the foot, and you're not going to get that far. You need to be able to break it down in a way where you can see what are the next steps right in front of you. If you're unable to do that, it doesn't matter how big you dream. That dream is just a dream. It's just a dream. So in order for you to be strong, you have to be a certain way. Like, you really got to get yourself under control. You got to attack your vices, and you got to push against the status quo. You got to push against the status quo, man. And a lot of times what you're pushing against is ease, and you're pushing against comfort, and that's just the way that it has to be if you really want to be on the right side of history. Because what we do right now matters. It's so funny, man. Like, your little actions, what you do all the time, there's a ledger for yourself of your life. And it's either adding or subtracting. What I like to do is I like to continuously add things, like that was a plus, that was a plus, that was a plus, that was some positivity, that was some good fortune, that was some good karma that I did, that, da, 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 da. And then what I feel like I'm doing is I'm infusing the world, I'm infusing the universe, whatever you want to call it, with that good energy that's getting on the right side of history, that's aiding and assisting in the turning of the tide. Because the cool thing is, I know that I'm not alone in this. I know that there are other men out there that are moving the same way. I have guys in my circle that move the same way.
I can see you.
I'm doing my content. Look at you. You're on video right now.
Okay, bye.
I'll call you when I'm done. In the grand scheme of things, us working in that same fashion is pushing against the tide. Because I know that when I'm out and, I'm working on myself, I have people come up to me often and they are just like, yo, you inspire me to stay on the path. You inspire me to get on my fitness, to work on myself. And I'm not doing anything to them. I am not even thinking about them. My head's down. I'm either writing, learning about something, getting to this money, working on music, doing my content. Whatever I'm doing is productive. It's adding to that plus side of the quality of my life and on the right side of history. And it just affects positively. It affects positively. That's what my dad was telling me the other day. Like, he was seeing how he was having that effect on the group of friends that he was around. And you got to be on the right side of history. We got to right the ship, dog. Like, we gotta right the ship, because if not, it will just, all this manipulation will just run amok, and then you will not be living a life of quality. You'll feel like you're behind, you're constantly treading water, and you can right the ship. You can right the ship. You can do it. You can get yourself together. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you cannot do it. Get away from me with that energy, because you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You must do it. You really want things to change, you must do it. You got to go out of your way to see how you can be on the right side of history, because weak men are ruining the world for everybody. They are just, they are not being positive, productive influences on society. They are gassing women up, giving them free attention, which makes it harder in the dating market for everybody, because a 3 thinks that she will, and no hate, everybody will find their significant other, whatever, but a 3 will think she deserves a 9 because her comments are blowing up by regular ass, not doing shit ass dudes in the middle of nowhere that are just giving them heart faces and smiley faces and all that stuff. So don't be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. You do not want to be that guy. Be the guy that she is taking all this attention in from these guys on Instagram, but then she's going to you. She's calling you up, seeing what you're doing, and you're not in those comments. You're not on her page. Be that guy. I'm that guy. You be that guy. You know what I'm saying? It's time that you decide what side of history you want to be on, and make that the type of man that you are and will remain, because we need it. We need it, y'all. We need it. So you can do it. I believe in you. The pack mentality, together we're stronger. Apex, we're at the top of the line. So we ain't never going to stop this train. And we're going to keep on racking those pluses. Plus, 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 plus. So that's all I wanted to leave you guys with today. If you guys got anything from this video, you know the deal. Be sure to share, like, comment, subscribe. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Like I always say, guys, until next time, remember, a greater perspective can lead to a greater connection. Peace.